students. But if you can't, I understand, and we can move on. Students, today we have a full house here. So we have 5 students and we have a writing lesson. So this means that I need to give you feedback. So we need to move on to give you time to write and time for me to give you feedback. So we're going to talk about a customer satisfaction survey and how we can write one. Okay? This is what we're doing. So take a look at this picture here. This is Carla, and she is a restaurant manager. Yeah. Anyone here works at restaurant or hotels? No?
No.
No? No? Okay. All right. So Carla wants to make her restaurant better. And to do that, she can do this. She can write questions for her customers. So this is called a customer satisfaction survey. You say that we would love to receive your feedback. Please take a few moments to complete this survey, and then you write what you think. Yeah, you can do that at the end of the lesson. You can write me a feedback. So if you enjoy my lesson, you can tell me, oh, you're a good teacher. If you don't like it, you can say you're a bad teacher. Yeah, you can do that. So this is what Carla is doing. But how does she write a customer satisfaction survey? This is what we're going to do today, okay? And to do that, we're going to use vocabulary about services, question forms in the present, present perfect, past simple, and future. And then you are going to write a customer satisfaction survey. Let's begin, students. Jasmine, can you help me? I want you to read and complete here for me.
The doctor didn't come on time, so I had to wait for him.
Good job. Repeat with me. Time.
Time.
Not time. Time.
Time.
Perfect. That's it. Take a look here. This is the pronunciation. Okay? Time. Time. So it's important to say I. So time. Okay? Good job. Tony, next one is for you.
Time.
Yeah, the manager at the store was very welcoming.
Time.
Very good.
Time.
So if you are welcoming, it's
Time.
because
Time.
you make me comfortable.
Time.
You make me want to be here.
Time.
Yeah, that's to be welcoming.
Time.
Yeah. I hope that as a teacher, I am
Time.
very welcoming. I hope so. Done.
Time.
Next one's for you.
Time.
I usually give feedback on my experience after I eat at a restaurant.
Very good. Let's pronounce this right. Experience.
Experience.
Where is the S sound, Tony? Sorry, Dan. I need the S sound. Ens.
Ends.
Experience.
Very good. Experience. Moving on, my dear Nikon. Go ahead.
Experience.
The nurse at hospital was responsive. She helped my mom very quickly.
Very good. Repeat with me. Hospital.
Hospital.
You see, you were saying hospital, but I want the S. So hospital. Can you repeat? Hospital.
Hospital.
Perfect, Nikon. That's it. Good job. Tuan, next one's for you.
Yes.
I feel here about because the flight attendant was very helpful.
Take a look. I felt, so this is a feeling. Yeah? So you need a
Yes.
feeling. Say again. I felt.
I felt here about
Hear about is
because
not hear about is not a feeling.
yeah,
You see, when you feel, Tuan, you feel a feeling. For example, you can feel
yes,
happy, you can feel sad, you can feel satisfied or
yes,
dissatisfied. Okay? So
yes.
read again,
Okay.
please.
He felt satisfied, uh, satisfied
Mhm.
because the flight attendant was very helpful.
Satisfied.
Satisfied.
Very good. Satisfied. Yeah.
Satisfied.
So I felt
Satisfied.
satisfied because the flight attendant was very helpful.
Satisfied.
That's it.
Satisfied.
Following up,
Satisfied.
Tony, can you do this one for us?
Yeah.
Satisfied.
The garage asked me to rate their service after they fixed my car.
Very good. Repeat with me. Garage.
Garage.
Good. That's it. And we have one last one. This is for you, Jasmine.
We heard about the soccer restaurant, so we had dinner there yesterday.
Very good. So this is the end of the vocabulary session. Let's listen
Garage.
to me. On
Garage.
time.
Garage.
Welcoming.
Garage.
Feedback. Responsive. Satisfied. Rate.
Rate.
Hear about.
Hear
Okay.
about.
Hello, Bucky. How are you?
Hello, teacher. Can you hear me clearly?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
On
So
time.
since you joined late, can you repeat after me so everyone can pay attention to your pronunciation and everyone can repeat with the microphone closed, but you together with me, Bucky, vui long lặp lại. On time.
On time.
Welcoming.
Welcoming.
Feedback.
Feedback.
Responsive.
Responsive.
Satisfied.
Satisfied.
Good. Rate.
Rate.
Satisfied.
Yes, and hear about.
Hear about.
Good job. Students, be careful because rate is different than hate. You see? Here we have hate. Here we have rate. So, yeah, that's the difference.
Rate.
Good job. And let's move on. So, about the grammar part of the lesson, we're going to work with we're going to work with question forms. Okay? Because we're going to write a customer service survey. So, you usually fly economy class or business class? So this is a question, and we have the adverb usually. Yeah? So I want to know about a habit. Okay? Now, how can we ask about habit? Jasmine, are or do?
I choose do.
So read for me the question.
Do you usually fly economy class or business class?
Economy class, of course. I'm an English teacher. I'm not rich, so not possible to fly a business class. Thank you for your question, Jasmine. I want to move on. Number one, here we have how about Planet Airlines. Now, you see, this is a customer service survey. So I want to know how. Yeah? And this already happened. So let's see if Tony can give me an answer. Tony, what about number 1?
Yeah, the correct in number 1. How did you hear about Planet Airlines?
Very good. And then you can say, oh, I heard it through my friends. I heard about it in my company. And you keep going like that. Bucky, you can do number 2.
Have you ever eaten at our restaurant before?
So here, present perfect. Have you ever eaten at our restaurant before? Students, here, I am not interested on the date. I'm interested in the experience. So the present perfect, you ask when you want to know if it happened in the past. It doesn't matter the date. For an example, if I say, I have been to Vietnam, I am telling you that in the past, and it's not important, I was in Vietnam. Take a look at the difference. I went to Vietnam during my last vacation. So now I have the specific time in the past, and then I'm using past simple. I went to Vietnam in 2018. See? Or I have been to Vietnam, and the date is not important anymore. Good job. Nikon, number 3.
And number 3, where you serve welcoming.
Yeah, be careful. Was your server welcoming? Yeah, your server here is he, she, or it. So we use was, not were. Okay, Nikon?
Oh, yeah, thank you, teacher.
Yeah. Tuan, number 4.
Yes. Will you recommend you to your family and friends in the future?
Very good. Tuan, repeat with me. Will you recommend us? Us.
Will you recommend us?
Yeah, us. Dan, number 5.
What feedback can you give on your experience today?
Very good. So, sorry, about number 4 is the future, right? Will you recommend? So I'm asking, in the future, is this going to happen? And number 5, I want to know if you can give, or what feedback would you give? Could you give? Yeah, so we can use the modal verbs. So this is the grammar part of the lesson. We're studying question forms. Let's review. Do you usually fly economy or business class? This is a yes or no question in the simple present. We use do or does. Does she like pizza? Do you like to go to Vung Tau? Or if you want double H questions, we need what, where, when. Yeah, because it's not yes or no. So when did you go to Phu Quoc? See, it changes. Now, have you ever eaten? Remember, present perfect, and I want to know about the experience in the past. Remember that the verb eaten is the past participle form. How did you hear about Planet Airlines? Simple past, right? How did you hear about it? Oh, my friend told me. You see? So we use simple past, not present perfect. And future forms, will you recommend? Will you rate the session when you leave? Will you tell your friend to join NativeX and learn English with us? And finally, What feedback can you give, or would you give, or could you give, or may you give? Yeah, the modal verbs. So these are the question forms that we are studying. Students, do you have any questions about this? No?
No questions, teacher.
No
No
questions, just me?
question.
Okay. So let's move on, because we have a lot of work to do today. If you are working in a hotel, what questions can you ask a customer about your hotel in a survey? So students, I want you right now to open the chat box and write one question that you can ask for a customer from your hotel. Okay, so let's pretend you want to do a survey, you want to conduct a survey, and you need one question to ask the customer. In the chat box right now, let's go. I'm waiting. Tony, can you give us feedback on the service at our hotel? Very good. On the service, yeah. Can you give us feedback on the service? Perfect. I'm waiting for more questions. Was your bed comfortable? Perfect, Jasmine. I love your question. That's it. Was your bed comfortable? That's a great question. How did you hear about Out Hotel? Tuan, be careful. Our hotel. And
Yes.
don't forget the question mark. Go ahead, students. Send me more. Bucky, Nikon, Dan. Nikon, how would you rate the quality of the product? Very good. But be careful, Nikon. A hotel is not a product, it's a service. So how would you rate the quality of the service? Okay, that would be better.
Yeah, I think this product in the room of the hotel.
Yeah, I agree with you. Everything is a product, but the thing is that a hotel is more about service, you know? So
Yeah.
you would be better to ask about the quality of the service. But good job. And Bucky, what do you feel about our service? Okay, Bucky, what do you feel about our service is very specific. Maybe you can change and ask, how do you feel? I think this is a little bit better. Okay, how do you feel about our service? And then, how did you hear about our hotel? Yes, okay, very good. So you got it, my dear ones. That's it. So now let's move to the actual survey, okay? So this is Fred, and he works at Planet Airlines, and he wants to conduct a customer satisfaction survey. Now, what questions should Fred ask in the survey? Well, these are the questions that he decided to ask, okay? But these questions are following an outline. Yeah. So what are the reasons for these questions? You see, here we have the reasons. So I'm going to give you some time to think. Okay. And you can see in the platform and send it to me. Yeah. What are the reasons for these questions? So you have You have some time to do it. 2 minutes.
Do you usually have it?
Okay, you may send your results if you want to. All right. Oh, you got everything right. Fantastic. Fantastic. So that's it. Number 1 and number 2. Nikon, can you read for us question number 1 and 2?
And number 1, number 2. How
Just
did you
read.
hear about How did you hear about Lynette airline? And number 2, have you ever flown with our airline before?
Mhm.
No. Flown.
I think it is clarify how the customer know about the light service.
Very good, Nikon. Can you repeat with me? Ever.
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 Good job. Thank you. Tuan, can you read what's in purple?
Yes, I think
Just
number
read,
3.
please. Yeah.
Yes. Do you usually fly economy class or business class? Why did you choose our airline?
Mhm. Let's pronounce this right. Choose. Choose.
Choose.
Choose.
Choose.
Yeah.
Choose.
A long oo with a z. So choose.
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 Very good. So this is to give questions about the customer's habit. Yeah, you see the habit. Do you usually? Why did you choose? Number 5, 6, 7, and 8. I'm going to skip this to the writing part now. But did you flight leave and arrive on time? Was your seat comfortable? How responsive was the flight attendant? How would you rate your experience? These are to ask the customer's experience, of course. And then in the future, are you going to recommend? So number 4, ask for recommendation. Well, this is the model. And now you have to write your customer satisfaction survey. Students, it doesn't need to be about hotel or airlines. It can be about your job, okay? So just make sure you make it meaningful. And I want you to write your customer satisfaction survey, okay? Create questions based on number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4 as the outline. Try to create at least 8 questions, all right? And I'll wait for your, here are some ideas for you to follow, and I'm going to rate on your writing. So your job is to write to me in the chat box. I'm going to give you 7 minutes, okay? We have a lot of students in the class, and I need to give feedback to everyone. So we need to use our time. You have 7 minutes now to write a customer service survey, satisfaction survey about whatever you want. Can be hotel, restaurant, airlines, or the company that you work for. Is that understood, students? Is that okay?
Yes.
Yes? Let's work. If you have any questions, just call me. I'm here. Okay, so don't worry, you still have time. Keep working. But Tony sent his survey, so I'm going to give his feedback already. And then you can keep sending in the chat box your results, okay? But don't worry, keep working. So Tony, hello, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so let me take a look at your questions here. So how did you hear about? Can you help me pronounce this? How can I say this?
Yeah, yeah. Chả cá Thăng Long. Chả
Cha
cá Thăng Long. Yeah.
Ka Thăng Long.
Yeah.
Cha Ka Thăng Long. Okay, restaurant. Good job. Is it a restaurant that you work, or do you know this restaurant? Do you know this restaurant, or do you work there, Tony?
Yeah, no, yeah, I know this restaurant. Yeah,
Okay.
sometimes I eat in the restaurant with my friend. Yeah.
Good. Have you ever been to our restaurant before? Nice. Good add before to combine before with the present perfect. Yeah, Chukmun. Good job. Congrats. How often do you visit Chakatanglong restaurant? Okay, so you don't really visit a restaurant, so that's not the best verb here. How often do you eat at? Right?
Yeah.
This is
Uh,
better. Or go to if you want.
oh.
Okay. Yeah, because you see, you visit a museum. You don't visit a restaurant.
Okay.
Okay. What was the reason for your visit? You see again here the visit. What was the reason for your visit? I don't think that's a great question, because you go to a restaurant to eat, right? There is no really big reasons for this. So we may erase this question. You can think about a different one. How was the service? Good. Yeah, that's a great question to ask. Did our food meet your expectation? Congrats. Just one thing, expectation is often in the plural form, okay? We have more than one, so expectations. How would you rate our restaurant? Overall, good job. Can you give us feedback on the service at our restaurant? Nice. But you see, the problem here, Tone, is that this question and this question, they're very similar. They both provide feedback, okay? So be careful with redundant questions. Would you recommend us to your friends and family? Yeah, great. Good job, Tony. Thank you so much, okay?
Thank you for your feedback. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Next up, I have Tuan. So Tuan, join me here.
Yes.
Let me take a look. How did you hear about Vieto? Okay, can you tell me, Tuan, what is Vieto?
Yeah, Viettel is a telecommunication yeah.
Okay, company. Have you ever used our services? Yes, good job. Do you usually use call, text, or data services? Do you usually use call, text, or data service? Yes, that's okay. Why did you choose our telecom company? Yeah, here you can just say company. No need for telecommunication. How is the quality of our services? Are the costs suitable for you? Nice. Are you still using our services? How would you rate your experience with our coverage? Wow, great question. When we talk about telecoms, we think about the coverage and how far it can go. Would you recommend us to your family and friends? Absolutely. So
Responsiveness.
yeah, that was great. Good job, Tuan.
Responsiveness.
Do you work at
Yes, thank
Viettel?
you. Yeah.
Do you work there?
No.
No?
But I use with
You use
welcoming,
it. You use it. Okay. Done. These are your questions. Have you ever been come to our restaurant? Dan, are you there?
Yes.
So let's make this better. Have you ever, only one verb, okay? Have you ever been or have you ever come? You have to choose. It's been or come, not both, okay? So you choose. Have you ever been? Have you ever come? 2. How often do you eat outside? Good. A good question to gather data on your customer. Why did you choose a restaurant? Good job. Was your food and drink good? I prefer
ever,
to have like how was the quality of our food and drink or products? Yeah. Or done.
Yes.
Satisfying. It's the best is the best adjective here. Okay. Was your food and drink satisfying? Did the restaurant's staff service you responsive? Be careful. Responsive is an adjective. So, did the restaurant? No. Okay. So you need an adverb. Did the restaurant's staff serve you responsively?
Okay.
Okay, let's transform the adjective to an adverb. And number 4, would you recommend us to other people? Great, good job. Thank you so much, Dan. Let me have the next one. Bucky. Bucky, are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, let me take a look. How did you hear about our marketing agency company? Very good. Have you ever tried another company's service? Why did you choose our service? Did our team deliver results that match your expectation? Again, here we can change. Did our team deliver? So here we keep the infinitive form, but here no. Here we need the past. So did our team deliver results that matched your expectations? Yeah, just the main verb in the infinitive because of did. Did our team work on time? This is a very vague question. So, did our team meet the schedule? Yeah, I think this is better. How did you feel about our customer service? Can you give us feedback after experiencing our service? Yes, and will we recommend? Perfect. Thank you, Bucky. This is a lot of students for a writing lesson, so it's a little bit. Guys, do not use ChatGPT to create questions, okay? Jasmine, how did you hear about our software? Have you ever tried before? Very good. Do you usually manage your restaurant with the software? Yes, you manage the restaurant, so it's a business you need to manage. What was the reason for choosing? Good job. Were you satisfied? Did you have any issues? How would you rate the friendliness? Wow, I love this. Good job, Jasmine. How would you rate your overall experience with software on a scale of 1 to 5 stars? Because we have 1 to 5, it's better to use the preposition from, okay? On a scale from 1 to 5. Okay, Jasmine?
Oh, okay, it's good.
Can you give us any additional feedback and would you recommend? Yes. Great job. I have more here. Nikon. Nikon, I think you're the last one. So let's take a look. How did you hear about Grill Restaurant? Okay. Have you ever eaten or ordered anything there? If you are at the restaurant, Nikon, it's here. Okay. Do you often go there? So do you often come here to play on weekends? What was the reason for your choosing? Why did you like it so much? Be careful. You don't know if the customers like it. Okay? You don't know. So be careful. Was your food or beer good? Okay, or how was the quality? It's better to ask like that. How would you rate the Grill Restaurant and how satisfied are you? You see, this is a little bit of redundant, so you don't need to ask this question. Can you give us feedback and would you recommend to friends? Very good. Nikon, is this a real restaurant? Do you go there?
Yeah, I go there every week.
Yeah, what do you do there?
Yeah, I usually meet client or contractor for this project.
Okay, cool. So when I go to Vietnam, we're gonna meet there, okay?
Okay. If you contact me, I can go with you to Grill Restaurant.
Fantastic.
Expensive Saigon City. Expensive Ho Chi Minh City.
It's in Ho Chi Minh City. Great, nice. I need to go there. Okay, I'll make sure to go to that restaurant. Thank you for your recommendation. So students, let's review the grammar one more time before we go. Done. Read question number 1 here and tell me, listen or hear.
How did you hear about our restaurant?
Thank you. Tony, Chu?
Yeah. Have you ever eaten at our restaurant before?
Yeah, our.
Our, yeah.
Good job. Tuan, number 3. Sorry, number 4, Tuan.
Yes. What were the reason for your meal at the restaurant?
Yeah, was.
Was
Bucky, number 6.
Satisfied.
Welcoming. Yes. Jasmine, 7 and 8. Sorry, 8 and 9.
8 satisfied, 9 feedback.
Be careful.
Oh, no.
How would you rate? Yeah.
Yes, rate.
How would you
Sorry.
rate? Yeah. And what feedback can you give us? Fantastic, students. So these are the reasons behind these questions. We learned it. We covered all this. And now it's your time. You can leave me a valuable feedback and rate the session when you leave. You can say if your teacher was welcoming. And I'll need to thank you so much, Tuan, Jasmine, Bucky, Nikon, Tony, and Dan. Come on, right? Come on.
Yes.
Is that how I say
thank
it?
you, teacher.
Cảm ơn.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cảm ơn.
Cảm ơn
Come on,
teacher.
come on.
Yeah, cảm ơn. Yeah.
And Chukmung on your work.
Yes.
Teacher,
Good
see you
night.
Yeah.